Today's episode, Leadership Inclusivity.
Welcome to Jesus Podcast. My name is Lauren Fecladaro.
My name is Robelson Caldoza.
And Jamaila Pacquiabat. Thank you for tuning in as we continue for our episode today. We are extremely glad to have three of the country's most well-known leaders with us. We have our Honorable President, Big Boss Marcos.
Well, hello everyone.
We have also Miss Sara Duterte.
Hi there, everyone. Last but not the least, we have Miss Laila de Lima. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. So, for today's agenda, we'll focus on the meaning of leadership inclusivity and its importance. Second, why now is the time to lean into inclusive leadership. Third is the 6 pillars of inclusive leadership. And lastly, how to become a more inclusive leader. So for the first outline that we have, may I ask President Big Boss Marcos to explain and elaborate more about the meaning of leadership inclusivity and its importance.
Okay, so leadership is a very broad concept that can be inclusive or exclusive. Leaders come all shapes and sizes, have different beliefs, and are from all around the world. Inclusive leaders are individuals who are aware of their own bias and actively seek out and consider different perspectives to inform their decision making and collaborate more effectively with others.
It's true. So how about you, Miss Sara? Do you have something to add?
Yes, Big Boss is correct. Just to add, inclusive leadership also means that leaders commit to ensuring all team members are treated equitably, feel a sense of belonging and value, and have the resources and support they need to achieve their full potential. Can I add with that? Yes, Miss. So, when intentions and impacts aren't aligned, avoid these unintentioned consequences in initiatives. So, when it comes to organizational diversity and inclusion initiatives, many leaders have good intentions to build diverse teams and practice inclusive leadership, but there's often a gap between intentions and outcomes. Alright, very well said, Ms. Dilemma. Now let's proceed with our second outline, which is, why now is the time to lean into inclusive leadership? May I ask Ms. Sara to speak about this one? Yes. So why now is the time to lean into inclusive leadership? So first is leveraging workforce diversity. Our global economy is powered by distributed global teams and talent. This creates opportunities for the sharing of ideas across borders. Second one is tapping into generational diversity. Advances in medicine and technology are helping people live longer, more active and productive lives. We have seen people enjoying longer, engaging careers as a result. Let me add this. So, the third, amplifying innovations. So, 85% of enterprises point to the fact that diversity results in the most innovative ideas. Non-diverse teams are likely to approach a problem from a similar vantage point, narrowing down the problem's possible solutions. So conversely, a diverse team is better equipped to approach a problem from various angles. Fourth will be the rise above the competition. So companies with inclusive practices in hiring, promotion, development, leadership, and team management generate up to 30% more revenue per employee and greater profitability than their competitors. Okay, that was a lengthy answer though, but it was such a knowledgeable one, Miss.
Now let's proceed with the third outline, which is the 6 pillars of inclusive leadership. Better Up Research has identified 6 behaviors of inclusive leaders. The first, best practice for organizations is to provide support through coaching and peer support to leaders and managers at all levels in developing those inclusive behaviors. May I ask Ms. De Lima to expound this one?
So, okay, I don't think I could still remember those 6, but let me try this one. So, we have the relationship building, recognition, empathy, social connection, encouraging participation, and also alignment. And again, individual leaders and managers can adopt these practices in their day-to-day work. When it comes to inclusion, every interaction matters and consistency matters. For an employee to experience feeling included, and I guess that's it. Very well said, Miss. Now let's proceed with the most awaited outline that we had from one of our listeners today. This is for everyone. So how to become a more inclusive leader? May we have first Mr. Big Boss Marcos.
Oh, having the privilege to be elected as the president of the country. I think one of the things that a leader must do is to develop basic skills that will position diversity as a competitive advantage. Coach and create strong synergy out of diverse and even opposite individual elements. The challenge is less about attracting diverse talent than it is about ensuring that they are treated fairly and respected. Ideally, differences are just tolerated but celebrated. This may not happen if the focus is on hiring for a culture fit, unless that culture values uniqueness.
Wow, what an outstanding answer, Miss Vivian. How about Miss Sarah? You must mind the middle. While some organizations show slow progress on the diversity journey due to the lack of support from a senior leadership, many organizations find that it is their middle management who's derailing progress. Often middle managers have little preparation or guidance beyond a few canned training sessions. Hold them accountable for the degree to which people on their teams feel included, but also provide significant support to help managers get there. Great answer, Miss. How about Miss Dilemma?
So for me is don't overlook the small stuff. When you witness someone being rude or dismissive to someone else, call it out. Don't focus on finding fault, but state what you notice and suggest alternatives that include everyone. Believe that all people have potential, not that they are the same. Inclusive leaders are able to notice and talk about differences without making anyone feel objectified or singled out. To boot, managers are more successful when they see the unique qualities of each individual on their team.
Wow, what a great response, everyone. And thank you for that. And I would like to commend you, all our honorable Mr. Big Boss Marcos, Ms. Duterte, and Ms. Lima, for accepting our invitation. And just to let you know, we are all honored to have you today. I hope that our listeners today have observed it all.
So, before we end this episode, may we leave a quote from Vice Campoint.
Inclusive leadership is not a destination.
It is a journey that requires humility
Curiosity.
and courage.
That's all for today's episode, everyone.
Hope to speak with you next week. This has been your host, Lauren Fecodaro,
Rob Caldoza.
And Jumaila Paquiabas.
saying G2 Podcast is always here for you. Bye!